Hi lovies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into this.
I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys. Well, these southern women are actually taking this rumor seriously. Like, what is really going on? I was able to put out some of those stitches. They are all out cursing out and actually trying to find who is not fighting them. Go ahead. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, let's dive into it.
Southern women, they've around and found out, baby. Not only is our around and find out movement gaining traction, okay? They are realizing what a massive mistake they made by summoning Southern women and getting us out of the cut and off the mountains we live in, baby. Okay, so since our community is growing at such a rapid pace, let's go down the list. Number one, you do not have to be a Southerner to join our movement community, baby. It's a state of mind. If you oppose the calling out of Southern women in the way that they have, and you oppose the USA's version of the 4B movement, baby, you are welcome over here. Number two, I need to borrow someone's Southern Nana, okay? My mamaw is a little too intense. She would not, because this is a group of Southern women. I'm gonna call my mamaw, okay? She's like 4'11" and does not play. She's from Wise, Virginia. Wise, Virginia. She took a pickaxe through a dude's door for molly whopping a woman. Oh, baby. She goes up against grown men. Oh, we got this, okay? If anyone else wants to join my mamaw, y'all can be our captains, okay? Because with age comes wisdom, baby, and we want it all right? Number 5011, we have to find a Mexican restaurant so we can debrief after the jumpization. I promise the molly whopping won't take long, okay? And just throw you something in the crock pot, get that loaf, just let it rise. Hell, your dough will be done rising by the time we get back, okay? That's how quick it's going to be. And then the last thing, I cannot draw a stick person to save my life, so I am definitely not Miss Etsy. We need to get us some green bracelets going, all right? So I'm going to leave that to one of our community members who God did actually give creative abilities to. Don't worry, I'll talk to him about that one day, but it ain't gonna be today, hopefully. So, welcome to the around and find out movement, baby. Let's show them what Southern women are about. Southern women, we have been summoned, okay? And it is time for us to start our counter 4B movement called the around and find out movement. Now, I am not the Etsy type, and I think that these 4B women are learning the hard way that they should have probably asked about us before coming for us, but it's too little too late, okay? They have woken the beast that usually stays all the way up out the way, is non-problematic, and just stays in our little Appalachia home, okay? But they've summoned us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the around and find out movement. We're gonna have green bracelets because we are a walking green flag, not a walking blue-haired red flag, okay? And we're gonna unite. And it goes without saying, honey, we all ride at dawn, but don't worry, we will be home in time from the molly whoppization that's about to happen, in time to get the casserole and the bread out of the oven.
I'm not really sure who's trying to start the movement where people are going to try and jump Southern women, but I'm going to highly recommend that no one does that, male or female. Several reasons. We know how to cook with grease. We also like to hunt and fish. We're raised in Louisiana. We raised on Boosie and Wayne, among other people too. You know what I mean? Like, we're cool. No, and you're grouping Southern women as a whole. And I know what some people are thinking. Some people think that Southern women are out in their front yard barefoot. We probably are, with a chicken in our hands. Me, I do that. And we don't have two brain cells to rub together because we are high and mighty, because our husbands provide for us. And we do as we are told. You will be sorely mistaken. Sorely mistaken. Many of us are very educated. But one thing about me is I don't care what color my southern neighbor is. I will defend them till the cows come home. We're not afraid to fuss and fight. Okay, Co Wetzel made a song about that. We are not afraid to fuss and fight. Matter of fact, our first language is English and our second language is probably fuss and fight. Don't do that. Don't be threatening people like us, okay? We are not the ones to threaten because we don't take threats. We don't even make threats. We're not out here telling you we're going to fight you. We just going to do it. And we probably going to smile about it too. If you think it's a good idea to approach a feral raccoon, please come on down. I just feel like somebody really got their feelings hurt and came on this here internet and just starts talking. We gonna jump the southern women. Please be a frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Mercy. Some of y'all ain't got no sense. I don't.
Listen to me. I know some of y'all's kind of up in your feelings about this election, and you've decided that you want to jump a southern woman. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm 6'5", 250 pounds, and trained by the 82nd Airborne Division, and I would rather fight an 1,100-pound alligator than mess with a southern woman.
Will. We're both from Mississippi, and you know, and I know that you're capping. Number one, nobody told any southern women that, because you all keep saying this without posting any videos corroborating what you're saying. And you think you're the only person that was ever born that's over 6'5" and 250 pounds? Will, you know what? I wonder if Roy Bryant gave himself that same justification you're going through before or after he murdered Emmett Till based on the lie that Carolyn Bryant told him. And Will, you're from Mississippi, so you understand that any woman you know has more to fear from that 6'5", 250-pound frame of yours than she ever does about fearing anything that somebody said or thinks after an election. Now, these are the southern states. You see them here. And this is the map showing that the calls are coming from inside the house, because domestic violence is a problem, especially in southern states. And let's take Mississippi, for instance, as a southern state. Will, where are your videos addressing the real violence against southern women represented by your state when 39.7% of them are the victims of domestic violence multiple times? It's one of the things that Mississippi doesn't rank dead last in. Kentucky, another southern state, ranks number 1 in domestic violence at 45.3% of the women there experiencing a domestic violence situation in their life. It's ranked number 1. Or what about Arkansas? 40.8% have experienced domestic violence. It ranks number 10. Virginia, ranked 46th. I guess that's why it's a blue voting southern state. Now, besides the calls are coming from inside the house when you're talking about southern women, understand also that you all are projecting, because Black people in the South have more to fear from people who look like you also, Will, than they do from anybody else. It's part of your history when it comes to us voting.
So apparently the word on the street is that liberal women are now going to start jumping conservative Southern women.
When the fuck they say that? I did a list, right? I did a list of the top 5 groups of people that you don't want to FAFO in. You don't want to FAFO. White Southern women came in at third. That goddamn pimple on my nose. Yo, listen. They came in third. Uno, dos, tres. They came in third group of people you don't want to have problems with during a, let's say, conflict, like crucial. Now, whoever put this out had to be type 1, and they think they can walk around and they can bully and they can harass and they can do this. Listen, you have a better chance of fighting a raccoon in a paper shop. You have a better chance of fighting a snake in a barrel of oats. You have a better chance of fighting a moccasin at the wave pool than you do of beating a white conservative woman. That was a good one.
There seems to be some confusion as to what the 4B movement actually is.
Southern women, we have been summoned, okay? And it is time for us to start our counter 4B movement called the Around and Find Out movement. Now, I am not the Etsy type, and I think that these 4B women are learning the hard way that they should have probably asked about us before coming for us.
Okay, I literally had to stop the video right there because it was just too much. Now, far be it from me as a man to explain or mansplain something to a woman, but under the circumstances, I really don't think I have a choice. The 4B movement is literally a movement where women actively choose to not date, sleep with, marry, or have children with men. That's it. It started in South Korea, and it's gaining popularity in the US for obvious reasons. But that woman came on here and seemed to think that Southern women were being called out by 4B women, which is just not happening. It doesn't have anything to do with women. It's about me, men. And the fuck around and find out movement is specifically, in my opinion, for people like Nick Fuentes, who fucked around and is now finding out. And all she seems to be doing is just yelling stuff into her phone, either because she A, doesn't feel like she's involved, or B, has nothing better to do. And I will say what I have always said, either help or get out of the way.
I am never the first on a trend or a sign-up sheet, but I must be the first Southern woman that y'all jump. I have to be. Baby, I'm salivating.
No one is saying this. Southern women, right? Specifically Southern white women. You guys have done so much worse to black people besides voting for Trump. Yet black folks ain't jump you then. Why would they just want to jump you now? Especially if it's because you voted for Trump. If we didn't jump you then, when we had the Black Panthers and all that, in the Nation of Islam, why would we do this now? Especially when it's about to be straight up legal for police officers to use black bodies as target practice. Why would we do that now? You guys gotta, like, the lying is so dangerous, it's so disingenuous, it's so disgusting, it's insane, bro. Like, bruh, this is weird.
I just watched a video of a white Southern woman literally saying that she was salivating to commit violence against people who voted not the way she voted. This lie that folks have concocted, that people are somehow going to start coming after white Southern women who voted red, is about to have feet. And I'm telling you this because I want y'all to bookmark this, because when something happens and we can point directly back at the folks who were inciting violence on this here social media app, I don't want to hear any tears. I don't want to hear any tears. I don't want to hear, I didn't know. I don't want to hear, well, how am I in trouble? I don't want to hear that, because too often our communities, marginalized people, speaking specifically, black people, have faced horrific, unimaginable, inhumane violence. There's a creator on here who I'm going to tag. I want y'all to go and I want you to watch that creator's videos. JJ McAvoy. JJ tells us that we need to stop calling them that cute name of a Karen, because you can like roll your eyes and be like, oh, Karen. Call it what it really is. Call it inciting violence. Saying that you're salivating at the chance to literally harm people, that is violence. Propagating the lie that someone is out to attack these women in this climate is weaponizing the very violence that destroyed Tulsa, Rosewood, Oscarville, Ocoee, Elaine, but also as recent as Buffalo and Mother Emanuel. Inciting this type of violence has a detrimental and dangerous impact upon our communities. And for any woman who would rather dangle a blue bracelet, this is the time y'all get busy. This is the time y'all step up. Check the folks who are acting like this immediately. Anyone with a platform needs to combat these lies immediately. People will be hurt or worse if we ignore it or shrug it off as just Karen being Karen. These lies have deadly impact, and we now have the opportunity to do something about it. So please, call it out when you see it.
It was on my mind last night, so y'all gotta hear about it too. Okay, so these areas, this is a map of Georgia. And I saw that video of some of these Southern women. And when she's talking about Southern women and versus liberal women, it's like, I'm a Southern woman. My mother is a Southern woman. My grandmother was a Southern woman, and her grandmother before her were Southern women. So does that include us? I want to point out, if I go on vacation, I have to do a detailed review of the vacation spot to see if there's going to be danger to my family getting there and while we are there. If I want to live somewhere in Georgia, these little spots up here, the blue spot up there, that's Atlanta. That's around about where I live. Down there is Savannah. I've been there and would like to have a really good time. And kind of winding through there to get from Savannah to Georgia is a major highway. If there's no major highway to get to the place that I want to get to, I probably won't go because it won't be safe for my people, for me to be there, for my husband to pump gas. And you want to talk to me about guilt and possibly being beat up by liberals? I mean, are you serious? This is the Green Book. It is a literal manual that Black folk had to tell you where you could pump gas, where you could get food, where you could sleep on a road trip, because it was such a gamble that if you went anywhere else that you would possibly have your life be in danger. When we talk about, history and books in schools and guilt and all of these things, I can't eat your guilt. Your guilt is not going to keep me safe. I have no use for your guilt. What I need is a thirst for your own justice. That's what I need. I need for everyone to know about these things so that your son, your daughter, doesn't do the same things that their grandparents did to people who look like me.
White conservative women, y'all Southerners, come on, we need to talk. So there's rumors out here saying that liberal women that voted for Harris are coming out and trying to jump y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was true, baby, it would not be announced. Y'all would just be catching hands left and right. No one would speak. We would just walk up. But literally, we are not those type of people. We didn't storm the Capitol and pee on Nancy Pelosi's desk. We didn't try to break into buildings and cause an insurrection. We don't march in the streets with tiki torches and flags that have swastikas on it. That's y'all business. That's what y'all do. See, what we do is we prepare for the worst. So what we're doing is gathering our resources and trying to figure out how we're going to survive the next 4 years. Y'all need to start lying better. Like, y'all, we know it's in y'all blood. Y'all been doing it all your lives. Bless your hearts. And for the FAFO movement with the damn green bracelets, shut up. Because, baby, you can't use Black folks' words to start a movement. And y'all don't even like us like that. Find another way to say that you don't like women protecting their bodies. Mad at the 4B movement because we don't want to get down with the get down. Talk about we're going to see y'all in the streets. We're going to drag y'all. If you going to speak like that, bitch, say it right. Y'all can't even talk hard. What makes you think we're taking y'all seriously? What y'all need to be worrying about is that oven casserole in the refrigerator that needs to be cooked for your man. Because you know if he does not have his food, you're going to be called every name in the book. You may get knocked between the washer and dryer. And make sure you get them kids together too, because you know they don't respect y'all asses anyways. And leave us alone before y'all really fuck around and find out.
Lord have mercy, one Southern Belle tells a lie and the rest of y'all just fall in line. Jesus Christ, isn't this how January 6th happened? Haven't you learned your lesson? Stop that. Nobody is talking about causing harm to Southern women. In fact, it's quite the opposite. All I see are congratulatory videos. You guys are about to get everything that you voted for. And you get to enjoy your daughters and your granddaughters, your sisters, your friends, and your mothers enjoy it too. And we love that for you. We sure do. So y'all just simmer down and learn how to be happy. Quit being so dramatic. And learn to spot the liars in the group. Jesus Christ. Now y'all prepare yourselves. You're about to get it all.
I seriously love this. What is really going on? This jumping southern women of a thing is actually trending all over the social platform. Like, for the first time when I stitched the video, I was thinking it's just a joke, like it's for a flex, like it's just something that, okay, a woman just said out of, oh, maybe out of curiosity, maybe these people might jump on us, maybe. And it was actually addressed. But the thing is that I'm just going through my For You page on TikTok, and the Southern women videos are just flopping up and down on my For You page. What is happening? Like, did you know that this is actually going to put a lot of people in danger? Did you know that they are actually trying to put people that, voted for, Democrat in danger? Because this is not right. This is not right at all. This is just too much. This is getting too much. The way at which they are taking it so seriously is alarming. So if you don't know, there's this, jumping Southern woman that have been trending all over the social platform. It all began, I think, a woman just, said it's like, it's not as if there is an actual audio of a particular, maybe democratic person saying that they want to jump on Southern voters or Southern mega people. But they just came up with this story. Like, how would they just comfortably come up with a story and make it look as if it's so true? Like, even if something like this won't happen, do you think that people will just come up and start saying it without even practicing it? It has to do with practical before even saying it out loud. But the thing I'm seeing here is a group of people whom do not want to, receive defeat. Like, this is giving, I won, but I am still grieving that I won. Have you ever seen a situation whereby you are winning, you are the one that won, but you are still not happy with yourself? You are still not happy, with the outcome of your winning. How is it even possible? You guys are supposed to be the ones celebrating. You are supposed to be the one, jumping all around and celebrating, dancing, going out and, speaking or giving all of your testimonies. But you are still all here being beaten up. Like, you guys are beating up yourselves. Like, seriously. It's just giving some, like, in a situation whereby deep inside of you that, oh, I think that I have F up. I have F up and I don't want to take accountability because I am the person I am. I am who I am. So because of that, these guys are bringing up some, some made up stories about some group of people wanting to jump on them. Like, seriously. And this is just something that began very little now. A lot of pine colored male are joining the queue, threatening people like, oh, if you do this, if you do that, what are they trying to do? Because this might actually create a kind of scenario. If people from this other side sees people from this other side, it creates some kind of like, is as if people are going back in time. It's as if the world is actually going backwards instead of going forward, because this sudden thing is definitely going to create some kind of misunderstanding with people. Like, it might even make some people who were Ray and cis before, let's use for instance, then with this opportunity they will become Ray and cis pro mass. Like, seriously, what is going on here? Why are they now taking all of this out of proportion? Who is jumping on who? Where did they even hear this? Who is making up all of these stories? Like, why is it that some of these people will actually try every of their possible best to make everything all about them? Like, they have seen the way at which the internet is reacting. People are not happy with the outcome of the situations. People are just trying to move on, trying to see the way at which they can balance the equation or balance the things that have been, all of the findings. Now, they want all the attention diverted to them. They're making it seem as if they are now the victim ones. They are now the one people are coming to jump on. Why would anyone want to jump on you? You are actually the winning party. You are the one that, you should be the one celebrating. So why can everyone, like, why is that? Seriously, when I saw this for the very first time and I staged, I was thinking that this is just okay, come off it. But the way at which some pink colored men are now getting involved, some pink colored women, more of the pink colored women are coming, trying to prepare for something that nobody, you are just fighting yourself, because you are only fighting yourself. You are fighting with your conscience. You know that you have effed around and you are about to find out, because most of them think that a lot of this thing that has been going on, people think of, especially pink color people, that it's not going to affect them. But they don't know that one way, no, they know now. Before, they don't know that one way or the other it might actually affect them. But now they knew better. But instead of them to accept it, that, oh, we knew this, so this is actually going to happen, they're trying to come up with something that will make them be the victim, so that people will just divert their attention to the real thing and focus more on them. Let's just use for instance this Obamacare and affordable care. Like, a lot of them were all voting, we need to remove our Obamacare, like we need to remove all of the things. We are as if this particular care, it's only meant for people that looks like me, without them even knowing that they are all of the same policy. In short, Obamacare is just the name in which people that looks like me gave to affordable care. It is just like a nickname. And now they thought that because the administration and Obamacare thing is meant for people like me, without them realizing that affordable care is Obamacare, but it's just a nickname given to affordable care. Only this and some of other things that they are now realizing. They are not realizing, and they are getting worked up, being confused, and just looking for a way to make it look like they are the victim. I have never seen in a situation whereby you are the winning party. You have gotten whatever you wanted, but you are still not happy with all of your achievements. Like, and another one that even is getting me confused is the fact that a particular pan-colored woman that I stitched her video, she was like, oh my god, so many people are trying, so many women are trying to go, into this 4B movement. Oh, we're going to show them, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I was thinking 4B movement is actually meant for the male. Like, these women are embarking on 4B movement because they want to send a message to the male, to tell them that, oh, we don't want to give birth anymore, we don't want to have your children anymore, we don't want to look attractive anymore. That was the reason why most of them are even shaving their hairs. But the way at which this woman is sounding is as if the Obama oh my god, forgive me, Obamacare. The 4P movement is actually has to do with Republican and Democrat. Like, why are they all mixing everything up, getting confused, and just fighting with themselves? Oh, we are coming for you. Like, who said it? Who? You are just ranting for nothing. You are just getting worked up instead of you to just calm down, look for a way at which to fix situation, or just possibly say, oh, we are sorry, you have actually effed up, what are we going to do? You are just trying to cover it up with oh my god, is this the actual white women tears we're talking about? Like, all of the victims later on they said, oh, black people, you guys are victim mentality, blah. No, this is giving, oh, it's all about me. This is an example of them making everything to be all about them. But I seriously love this. Please, what is really going on? If you know what is going on, put it in the comment section, because who is the person that said that I really want to stitch that video? If you have an idea, send it on my social platform, on my Instagram. Like, seriously love this. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. If you're not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.